Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I'm Zachary Corvus, and here with me is a friend and classmate.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jackson Torgo, and today we're talking about The Tempest by William Shakespeare, directed by the Marin Shakespeare Company and performed at the beautiful outdoor amphitheater at Dominican University.
So, a quick refresher. The Tempest begins with a huge storm that shipwrecks a group of nobles and shipmen into a mysterious island. Turns out the storm was conjured by Prospero, the rightful Duke of Milan, and who's been living in exile there with her daughter, Miranda.
Right. And once they're on the island, we meet magical beings like Ariel, a spirit who serves Prospero, and Caliban, the island's original inhabitant. The play weaves together themes of revenge, romance, and forgiveness, and it all builds to Prospero choosing mercy over vengeance.
Yeah, and I like that even though it's Shakespeare, the story still feels really easy to connect today.
For real.
One thing that stood out to me was Ariel's performance. The actor moved with such fluidity, almost dance-like, and the costume, light, airy, glowing under the stage lights, really made Ariel feel unearthly. It brought the character's magic alive.
You know, Zach, I felt the same way. Ariel's entrances always shifted the whole mood. But for me, the comedy was just as memorable. Caliban with the drunken clowns, Stefano, and Trinculo got some of the biggest laughs of the night. I really liked that the production didn't just lean on heavy themes. It managed to balance humor and spectacle, making the story accessible for everyone.
Exactly. And I think that balance is what kept the play so engaging start to finish.
True that.
The play actually reminded me of a film, Moana. Both stories featured a magical island, themes of identity, and the tension between human will and the natural or spiritual world. Prospero literally whips up storms, but she also goes through her own internal storm and comes out changed. What about you, Jackson?
You know, for me, the play actually reminded me of some of my own family stories. Sometimes families will go through these really serious or heavy moments, but there's always that one relative who cracks a joke and breaks the tension. It's not about ignoring the serious stuff. It's more like those lighter moments help everyone deal with it. To me, The Tempest felt a lot like that. The comedy from Trinculo and Stefano made the big themes of betrayal and forgiveness feel more human and relatable.
That's a good point. Humor almost becomes a way of surviving those heavier themes.
Definitely.
Something that really stuck with me was the audience's response. When Caliban stumbled drunkenly across the stage, the whole amphitheater erupted in laughter that shared the same energy, reminded me of why live theater is so unique. You're part of something bigger than yourself.
Yeah, totally, Zach. And on the flip side of that, one thing that I noticed was how the audience reacted to Ariel. Every time that Ariel entered the stage, people got really quiet. It was like a collective pause. It was almost like everyone tuned in at once. That was powerful to me because it showed how much one performer's presence can shift the whole atmosphere in a live show.
It really proves how much the audience is part of the experience.
Totally.
Something you said earlier about comedy balancing the darker themes. Can you expand on that? I feel like the forgiveness at the end landed harder because of those lighter moments.
Yeah, exactly. Without the levity, the serious themes might have felt too heavy. The humor gave us room to breathe. So when Prospero finally forgave, it felt like a release. What about you, Zach? Did Ariel's performance change your understanding of the play?
Absolutely, Jackson. Ariel's longing for freedom helped me see the whole play as being about release. Whether it's Prospero letting go of power, or Ariel being freed, or even us, the audience, leaving the island world at the end.
Totally, Zach. Well, all right. I think that's a good place to wrap up on my side. I want to give big thanks to Marin Shakespeare Company for such a creative production of The Tempest at Dominican University. Zach, you want to close this out?
Yeah, thanks everyone for listening. We hope you enjoyed our thoughts on the play, and if you ever get the chance to see The Tempest live and outdoors, I would highly recommend going for it.